This season of Quantum Kickflip is brought to you by MythWorks. Original worlds, original stories. Find out more at www.myth.works.
Previously on Quantum Kickflip.
Just beyond the parking lot, you can see a rift begin to open, and from beyond that rift, a number of arborists begin to come out in their long, flowing arborist robes. Safety is imminent. You have survived the night of the Tesseractnids.
They don't even respect me. They still, some of them are still calling me Worm after I saved them.
You can't always control what people call you, right? But choosing a name for yourself, deciding who you want to be, that still matters, even if people don't always respect it. That doesn't mean it's not still important to make that choice and to let the world know who you are. Slugblasting was just my last resort at one point, but maybe it can be my way out. Maybe it can be the thing that lets me just be who I am and not have to measure up to anything. So if you're looking to know what I'm committed to, it's this. It's what we're building together.
Really? I think she gives you a hug. To be honest with you, I haven't been doing so great lately. I mean, with the whole thing with Grayleen and Aurora and Bubby.
Wait, what happened with Bubby?
Oh, we kissed in the music room.
What?
And then he ran away and he has not talked to me since.
Goby, I didn't know what to do. Buddy, I'm sorry. I tried to. I'm sorry. You see him sort of connect it all back up and get into the suit, and he taps some buttons on the inside and engages this thing. But before we can see what form it takes, we cut away.
Jacob Stanley, will you be my prom king?
I'd be honored to be the prime king with you.
Not only were they successful in decrypting all of this code, but Esther was able to use it to re-jailbreak her phone. What I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry. And she pulls out, looks like a Capri Sun package. Rips the top off it. And a little
Flappy! And the pink gem taken from the soliton encountered in the Golden Jungle suddenly births a dot of light at its core. An energy mystically bestowed upon it from beyond the rigid confines of Null that then surges from its pupil of light to physically quiver the pink gem. Welcome to Quantum Kickflip, Slugblaster actual play adventure time. That's the name of the show. I am your host and game master for today. Name's David Ray. Hello. I actually got my name early this time.
Yeah.
I'm here with 4 of my funniest friends and best friends.
You are crushing this.
I'm so not used to... I hear the intro all the time. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. Team, please tell me about a time, a memory from your, a school assembly.
My name is Michael Vetsch, and I'm here playing the Grit Playbook, Flobert, Bubby, Slyman, the Sentient Goo Boy. Oddly enough, that one just never sticks in my brain. Sticky. And a school assembly memory I have is it's not even a particular event or moment happening. It was a thing where when I was in elementary, they would always do a particular assembly around Christmas time where they would have the overhead projector wheeled into the gym, and they would have little transparencies of Christmas Carol lyrics, and you would all sing them together in the gym. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember a specific... Actually, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Does no one know that one?
No.
I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
No, I'm thinking the hippopotamus one.
Bought some gum with a penny slug. Somebody snitched on me. It's a weird little carol, but I
did you go to elementary school in 1900?
I've actually been the oldest member of this podcast. But yeah, I remember I can picture sitting in the gym looking at a brown overhead projector up on the wall of the gym, and it's like a picture, but I definitely know that I wouldn't have had a picture of that, but I can see it very clearly from that angle. And that's what I remembered from the turn of the century.
Hello, I'm Liam. I play Esther Infinitē, the Guts playbook with the jailbroken microphone. And when Dave asked this, I had a memory come rushing back. In elementary school, we had a full assembly, gym, all the kids, to hear some kind of presentation. I couldn't tell you the exact contents of it, I want to say it was like some kind of safety, like a stranger danger thing, from the one and only Ronald McDonald. It was like sponsored by McDonald's. It was a full presentation.
Wow.
Where like it was 50% whatever he's there to talk about, 50% promoting McDonald's.
Yeah.
So
he did the keynote?
Yeah,
Like,
he did the keynote speaker.
he wasn't just there and somebody else saw it?
Yeah, Grimace opened for him. No, it was like a presentation, and for some reason, I just vivid memory of a guy in a Ronald McDonald costume, like pacing back and forth across the stage, like telling us something. And like we learned the songs, the like 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Oh, that's some wild indoctrination.
Yeah, like chanting McDonald's stuff. Because then there was another one. Oh, good. I can't believe I remember this easily 30 years later. I want a Big Mac, McNuggets, and some fries. I want an apple pie, a sundae, a large Coke. I want a Big Mac, McNuggets,
I
and some...
remember that one, yeah.
Did you also...
He must have been there. But Grimace wiped my memory afterwards. That's
so yeah, we were given full-blown corporate McDonald's propaganda, and then as like a tie-in thing, the principal had to go work at the McDonald's for a shift, and everyone was there to go say hi to Mrs. Penner, the principal. And then, like, it was basically an excuse to get every family in town to go spend the night at McDonald's to go say hi to the principal. It was fucked. When I'm like, I cannot believe that we were just shoved delicious, greasy propaganda down our face.
Yeah, and I only got a one-on-one session with Mac tonight.
Hello, my name is Robyn. I play Goby Lubgorch, the Smarts Playbook with the powered armor, and I remember having one of those very stereotypical high school assemblies where like a guest speaker comes to give an anti-drug lecture, and it was specifically like a Canadian, I want to say indigenous musician who was like not famous enough for any of us to have heard of him, but famous enough to like have albums out, and he came to talk to us about like his own struggles with drugs and getting clean and then succeeding in the music industry, and it was all very inspiring. But the only part of it I remember is that at one point he was like, let me tell you, you think that it's all like sex, drugs, and rock and roll and all this stuff. There's all these stereotypes. But let me tell you, someone who works in the music industry now, you absolutely cannot be successful in the music industry if you are not sober. You have to, like, if you take any kind of drugs or alcohol, you cannot succeed in the music industry. I remember even as like a 14-year-old being like, I don't know, man. That seems like not true, though. Like, I maybe you have an easier time, but like, no, I'm pretty sure every musician I like is an addict.
There's so much
like
cocaine.
a current
one.
A lot of them died of it, so I don't know. Yeah. Like, I guess that's you can't succeed because you'll be dead. Anyway, I remember even at 14 being like, this isn't adding up, man.
Hello, my name is Laena, and I am playing Miserée, the Voidware backpack. Nope, Voidware monster, and also the Heart Playbook. I didn't write a snappy slogan like Michael did. The memory that came to me when you gave this prompt, Dave, was, I guess not so much an assembly as like a concert, because I went to an art school and we did that shit all the time. And so I was performing as like part of this concert, I think for the student body, as like part of the jazz choir, and we're singing and doing our thing and a moon dance, whatever. And then the theater started to empty out. Like, everyone was just pouring out of the theater. And, like, mid-song, I, like, stop and I'm listening and I'm like, I think the fire alarm is going off and none of us can hear it because we're singing. And so I, like, motioned to the choir director and was like, I think it's a fire drill. And then eventually we all kind of stopped mid-song and we're like, yup, fire drill. And so we just had to stop mid-song because, like, everyone was pouring out of the theater and we're like, what's going on? Oh, we need to leave.
And my name is David Ray. I'm going to be the host and game master for today. I also play Jake Stanley on occasion, but not today.
When the mood strikes.
When the mood
I've been known to dabble.
I've known to dabble. And I don't remember what the presentation was, but this is in the time when, like, PowerPoint was kind of new. And they had it projected up, and, like, it was whoever was speaking, I don't even know what they're talking about, but they had to communicate with the person at the tech booth to, like, go to the next slide. And so it was this awkward thing of, like, watch out for drugs or whatever. They'll eat you. Okay, next slide. And, like, did that awkward next slide thing. And the thing was, somebody was in the crowd with, like, a Snapple lid. And just like they understood the rhythm of the thing. And so like when the person got to the end of the thing, they hit the click of the Snapple lid. So it sounded like, oh, click it, go on to the next one. And they timed it so well that it sounded like the presenter was doing it. That bit killed. It was the funniest thing. And it was just some random kid in the audience. And like the presenter appreciated it because did the thing for them. Anyways, that's what I remember. And now, it's time to play the game. It's time to play Slugblaster!
Click, click. Click, click.
It is now April of 2005. Snow has mostly retreated from northern Alberta, save for some small drifts. The school year at Bright Academy is entering its twilight. Graduation is so tantalizingly close for the grade 12s, or the seniors if you're American, or the Gorshams if you're from Thenaspar, or the On Fleeked if you're Popularian. It's also an exciting time because the quad is finally open. Exciting for the administration, at least. The arborists have assured the school that the readings from the collection of inbound portal activity is in a kind of low tide, which is a nice bit of news after a full year of coffin storms, euphoria fog, and meta hail. And to be safe, though, head teacher Stanley has asked that all the students wear their school-issued Haswear, just in case. To celebrate, the school has gathered the multiversal student body together for an assembly. It's a special presentation by the Wilkie's public relation team. There are 3 slick projector screens set up, and even though the sun is fully out, the high-end My Precision brand projector easily displays Panic Energy's new logo featuring an EKG monitor-inspired font. So like, boop, 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 but it says Panic. It is unlegible. You cannot read that. As well, Alligator, the mascot of the Wilkie's brand, is on the other screen. However, as the students filter into the recently resodded grass of the quad, they couldn't care less about some corporate-made inspirational bullshit. They are talking about prom because of the recent announcement of the 3 couples running for prom royalty. The first being Marla Pronger, the Snoopy investigator from Thenaspar, alongside the extremely athletic and attractive Popularian Kef Dubnum, the captain of the swim team. The second being...
Pairing.
Sorry?
Incredible pairing.
Thank you. The second being Grayling Palette, the multidisciplined artist alongside their muse, Aurora, the floating pillow-sized crystalline structure from Prismatia. And the third being Jake and Miserée. The din of excited chatter of people talking about prom, the vote, or actively avoiding talking about the prom fills up the quad. Annoyingly, everyone is made to sit with their home classrooms. I always hated that. When you go to school and they made you sit with my buddies. And there's a reason why they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hate fun.
They hate fun.
It's
And
just to make
friendship.
it's just to make students miserable.
Yeah.
As the kids are all gathered together and you're talking amongst, who you might sit next to in class, Tommy sidles up next to Esther.
I think Tommy May has sidled up to Esther. Having just arrived at this assembly, they are quite late, and they hold out like a caramel macchiato to you, and they've got another one.
Oh, thank you.
So I have a huge favor to ask.
Shoot.
So you know how like Marla is like running for prom queen or whatever?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's such bogus. Like, I don't know who I want to be first, but I want her to be third.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I'm so glad we're on the same page with this. When I saw that list, I was like, well, I know who I'm not voting for. I mean, I'll be honest, I am friends with Flakes, Jacob, still getting used to that, Jacob and Miserée, but...
I am still, like, so not used to that, by the way.
Yeah.
That you guys are, like, friends. They, like, stick their tongue all the way out.
Okay, well, the commentary was not necessary, but...
Friendship.
Anyway. I agree that I want Marla to lose more than I want Jake and Miserée to win.
So, I have a nuclear option to take her down by the name of Panacea Zarth.
Panacea Zarth? Why does that sound familiar?
Panacea Zarth we go so way back. She graduated from Bright a little while ago, back when you would have been like a freshman, like actually a freshman.
Right. Okay.
And she has got dirt on Marla so deep and so dirty that I don't even know it.
Amazing. Tommy, this kicks ass. May I ask the cause of your current change in attitude towards our mutual frenemy Marla?
Like, Marla is nice and all, as long as she's kind of winning at stuff. And, you've kind of, like, with the whole, like, Tesseracnids thing, like, your whole crew has been, like, popping off. So she's, like, losing harder than she's used to, which makes her, like, so mean.
Oh, okay. She's spiraling because of me? That's the best answer you could have given.
Yeah, and I kind of want to just, like, turn the spiral into a plummet, because maybe, like, helping her rehabilitate to a nicer person is the right thing to do, but that's, like, not my speed.
Yeah, I think this is more fun.
I agree.
I mean, we don't have to go full carry on her, but I like the sound of this a lot.
Man, I don't know who Carrie is or what dirt she has, but let's stick with Panacea.
Bucket
Anyway.
of Larsham's blood.
You can find her in Senna Spar. She works at the sweet broth stand down by the savory ice cream parlor.
Tommy, that is amazing. You are the bee's knees, home slice. Bet.
They clink their caramel macchiato with you, but it's more like a... because they're paper cups.
Across the quad, Goby is seated next to Doug. Doug is, currently has his phone up and is watching a video, and he's like, dude, take a look at this. And it's clips of different slugblasting teams biffing it as they are competing in the XBF Combine. That's the Extreme Blaster Federation. That's the professional league that's started up in the last few years. And going on the Wanda curve in Prismatia is the way that a team can, you make your time on there, and then you submit it. You submit the video, and that's a part of your way of kind of auditioning or trying out for the XBF. And you're watching crew after crew just going part way, and then they fly off, and then they get peeled back and all this kind of stuff, and one after the other, and Doug's laughing and everything. You kind of as it's going, dude, you gotta
you
man, I know you got your crew, you gotta try out for this.
Wait, you think we're ready for the XBF?
Well, you gotta try at some point. I mean, who cares? You could just go and try. There's no barrier to entry. You just have to make the curve and submit your time.
I guess. I mean, listen, the old me would have been all over this because I was trying to make a name for myself as a Slugblaster as quick as possible to get my life back on track. But I'm kind of trying to embrace this whole uncertain future, just letting things play out vibe, and I'm not really driving forward with the same kind of intensity. But at the same time, we have been kind of popping off lately, so maybe the time is right for something like this.
Yeah, just go and try, and then what's the worst that can happen? You'll peel back, Yeah, easy breezy.
People peel back all the time, and it's fine. Bubby peeled back once, and he's still. I mean, we didn't see him for a couple of weeks, and it was one of the most terrifying experiences. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fun. People peel back all the time, and it's fine. And it's
fine.
a rite of passage of a Slugblaster, and I'm a Slugblaster, so I shouldn't be scared of it at all. Unrelated is, in order to sign up for the XBF, does your crew need a name?
Well, when you're submitting, you probably have to have something down. Yes, Sam and I and the rest of Normal Mustard are going to go out there, and we're going to just try. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I bet it's going to be an absolute thrill ride, and we could do it too. Just, man, this name thing is becoming It comes up more often than you'd think. Having a name is a real barrier to a lot of, or not having a name is a real barrier to a lot of slug blasting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, you're right. I think I'll take this to the crew. Thanks for bringing this to us. I mean, doesn't that mean we're in competition? Don't you not want us to do it?
Well, I mean, we can both qualify, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
This is just to get in.
Yeah, it's just to get in. Plus, I think it would just be fun to do anyways.
All right, well, I mean, with any luck, I guess we'll see you there.
Yeah. Well, maybe. We move over to another corner of the quad, where Miserée and Bubby are sitting next to each other.
Quad's open, huh?
Yes.
That's new.
It is new.
How about that quad?
Not fewer knives, which I appreciate.
Oh, yeah, you catch the quad game last night?
Okay, maybe we need to talk about something.
Oh, I do have something to talk about. Oh, goodness, I meant to talk about this. I was just in chemistry, and Jake wasn't there.
Oh, yes, where was, and Miserée starts to, like, look around, the quad, trying to, like, find Jake in the sea of students. Where was he? Where is he?
I didn't know, but we were supposed to be lab partners, and I got too close to the Bunsen burner on my own, and I lit myself on fire, and then I lit the bench on fire, and then I lit the next bench on fire.
I think we've talked about being too close to open flame.
Yeah, but what choice did I have? There wasn't another guy there.
That is extremely valid.
And as you are there, and you finally notice Jake running in his arms, he's got a bunch of papers, and Flappy is on his shoulder, and he's running in, and he also has his backpack, the one that he usually takes when you go slug blasting. He comes running in and sits down. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Yes. Hey.
We were terribly worried about you.
Sam said you had a doctor's appointment. Was it because of your butt? Was it hurting again?
Not this time.
Did you light yourself on fire too? It's going around.
No, I was
Spreading like wildfire.
No, I just lied to. I just told Sam to cover for me. That's all. It was all fine. It was just I was busy getting all these posters ready, and it's the posters of Jake and Miserée. They're going to put them all over. It's your campaign posters. What do you think this poster looks like?
Oh. I mean, the first image that comes to my head is like a buddy cop thing where we're like back to back with our arms crossed.
Yeah.
And we do both have big smiles, and for Miserée, it is very upsetting.
And I like it because it'd be like, it's like Jake standing there, and then it seems like Jake just has this huge shadow that's a menacing.
His back is kind of a blur a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, as it kind of like blends into Miserée.
And of course, it's like, vote for Jake and Miserée. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, well, we'll put these all up. And Bubby, would you be able to help us put these posters up?
Yeah. I can do that. I can just hit me that.
Jake, these look amazing. They're not just all black. Just the meat parts are black like they're supposed to be. Hooray!
Yeah, it's so exciting. I think we have a pretty good shot. Now, a lot of people are probably going to vote for Marla and Kef, but I think we can...
No, you two look great together. Everything's great and peachy keen. Let me get those posters. I want to keep looking at them the whole day. Oh, good old bag full of posters. I just love looking at these two posters in my face together.
I'm calling intuition on you, Michael. I have never used this playbook skill because I'm like, wait, it's more fun if Miserée is naive. But no, you can always tell who dislikes who.
I think I've used it more often than you
have.
Especially because just moments ago you were like, sounds like we've got something to talk about.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. I feel like Miserée's cluelessness can only go so far.
What is intuition again? Can you remind me?
You can always tell who likes or dislikes who, what someone really wants, and if someone's vibes are off. I think she's very much sensing vibes off.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Bubby like retreating a little bit with the posters? It seemed like that's why you're kind of like leaning away, or are you still staying there where you are?
No leaving.
Yeah.
Taking the posters to go put them up.
Sure. Well, although you have to wait to the end of the assembly. You'll just go to the other side of the...
Mr. Bob stops you in the doorway.
No, just...
Bob, I don't need this right now.
No, you gotta stay.
Mr. Bob, please, think of all the good I've done here. I made so many messes for you to clean up. I keep you employed.
Yeah, and you're supposed to stay in the quad. Just relax.
I think Miserée...
Is that intuitive enough for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I just wanted on mic that Miserée is like, reading into shit.
Aware.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this vote. I think we can do it.
I think so too. I hope so too. Our competition is pretty steep with Marla and Kef and but maybe we shouldn't be asking Bubby for so many favors related to the campaign.
Oh, that's fair. I know he's, struggling in class. He's setting himself on fire.
Bubby across the quad slaps himself against the wall to make it sticky, then puts a poster up. Smashes his face against the wall and puts another poster up.
But also, are they all 3 feet off the ground?
Yeah, they're very low. He's slapping. He puts one on a tree. There's
Climbs all the way up a wall, slaps it on, climbs all the way down. I don't know if you can do that, but
Jake also remembers, I have my backpack here. It's got all my slug blasting gear. You'll notice that I'm like wearing my normal shoes because like my dad figured out that the shoes have nth gear technology in it. So I just need to hide it away. I was wondering if you could just hide it in your void. Well, that sounds weird. I've never realized saying
pop
that.
her on in there.
Okay, well, and like, and it puts the backpack along with his space-time amp meter and the map and all that kind of thing. Go and thanks.
Home.
It's weird every time, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks.
I've got your back, Jake.
Great. I'm so excited for this presentation. I've seen them before, and great. Oh, it's starting. And everybody's settling down. As the presentation begins, you're starting to see like all of these like names of movies and stuff like that being bam, all the new ones that are coming out, like Batman X, which is the 4th movie of Joel Schumacher, very popular Batman series, but this time he's in space.
Nice.
And of course, there's like a clip from Sisterhood Against the Traveling Pants, and she's like firing a reality cannon. Get those damn pants! And then there's a clip from Napoleon Dynamite.
Is it still Alexis Bledel firing the reality cannon?
There's a clip of Napoleon Dynamite. Eat your dinner, Tina, as a thin Spartian Napoleon throws a grub at the llama-sized mega-mouth bovine. And just clips from different songs of like Don't Funk With My Heart and Feel Good Inc. and everything's just going. It's just a whole flying all these messages at you, and then of course like don't take drugs is the kind of vibe throughout the whole thing. It's implied kind of a thing, and they have like little
picturing 10 minutes and then it all goes to black, and then like smashing against the screen in red text is don't do drugs, and that's it.
Real quick, Dave, before we go any further, this might be the most important question I've ever asked you. Can you just hum or sing or whatever you want a little bit of Don't Funk With My Heart for me, please?
Oh my god.
How does that go?
Don't think about it, just sing it.
My heart. And as it's going, Flappy's getting into all the music, and Flappy notices that the speakers are set up, right? So Flappy, like wanting to get closer to the rhythm and with the source of the music, goes running across people and jumping like flap, 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 and climbs up onto the speaker, and he's kind of dancing, and people are watching like, yeah, it's a whole vibe. That's when suddenly there's a glitch on the one projector kind of thing, but it keeps going for a little bit more, and then head teacher Stanley is looking about. Okay, kids, should be okay. And as that's happening, suddenly you see this blue circular light. And piercing through it seems to be like this large, expanding hand that's coming through. It starts as a finger and then grows more and more, and it's bigger. It's ripping open and tearing open some sort of portal.
Is this just in midair, or is
this
it
is
like
in
coming out of
midair.
the projector? Oh,
It's kind of like high above the quad. It's up in the air. You don't know from which portal this is, but it's becoming bigger and bigger than what a portal normally does, because normally you rip in the nth gear and it's just a small little thing. This thing is physically forcing its way through the portal. And as it's growing bigger and bigger, revealing this full hand, one that you do recognize, and suddenly pink gems start flowing in, and it's tearing wider and wider, and people are like, oh my goodness, as finally, as it gets past the hand, this pink eye pops out, and it's darting in its iris around, like looking. Kids start screaming, they're running about. The teacher's like, okay, get to your safe zones, get back into the classrooms, into the school. And people are scrambling. What do you do?
I'm wondering, like in the moment, I think Goby is terrified. I think he's panicking. As a player, kind of outside of this, I want to know if I can make a roll, because I am the smarts playbook, and I feel like I got pretty good intuition about things, and I want to know if I can figure out, if I can connect the dots here as to why this is the Soliton that we met in the Golden Jungle.
Yes, it is.
Why it might be here now, and what it might be, what might have drawn it here. Because I think Robyn the player might know, but I don't know if Goby knows, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like the only fair thing to do is make a roll to see if I can put those pieces together.
The thing is, you have intuition, do you not?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took it from the Heart playbook.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, absolutely. You can always tell who likes, dislikes who, what someone really wants, and if someone's vibes are off.
Oh, yeah.
Are the Soliton's vibes off?
Can we both intuit the Soliton's vibes?
Yeah, well, it is interesting that it can apparently go through to other dimensions, and you're wondering why it would be coming here.
Yeah, no one wants to go to Null. It's the place everyone wants to get away from. That's Null's whole deal.
Yeah. You're noticing with its eye, it's like looking for something. That's the first kind of indicator that you don't think it's just wandering in here. It is clearly on the lookout for someone or something.
Yeah.
And this is where we are going to actually start up our first progress track. Actually, it's a danger track.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm not going to tell you how long it is. What this is going to represent is if you distract it, if you use an action to distract the Soliton,
Yeah.
the progress track does not fill up. When it does fill up, something bad is going to happen.
And
Okay?
we don't know what the word, it's going to be revealed as it fills?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't know, you don't know the length of it, so you don't want to mess around. And as the word comes out, I will let you know that it's a bit of a hint of what you should do to kind of move on from it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's going to reveal its intention as it goes.
Okay, I love this.
Okay.
I think Goby just with that same intuition knows that like, oh, if it's looking for, it's probably bad if it finds it. Like nothing good can come from this Soliton tearing its way into our reality to find, or like, I mean, maybe it can. Oh God, what if that's how we make it go away? Oh no.
The thing is, you also know another person with a lot of intuition.
Yes.
Maybe if you put your heads together.
I think we need to round up the crew. Yeah. So Goby is gonna take off using his mobility boosters to try and gather with the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I think Miserée grabs Jake and like pulls him probably towards Bubby because he's the next closest person.
Yeah.
And as she's sort of pulling him along and rushing over to meet up with the rest of the crew, she ejects out your backpack and gives it back to you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The last time Bubby encountered the Soliton,
Oh, yeah.
he distinctly only groveled before it and then was peeled back.
Yeah. Not only that, it seemed that Bubby believed that the Soliton would give him purpose. You were looking and admiring, you were worshiping it at first, if I remember.
Yeah, you kinda-
Groveling.
Yeah, a bit joined the cult of the Soliton a little.
I don't think it was ever out of admiration, but it was very doomsday speech about the Soliton, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does Bubby do now in the present?
It got a taste for me and it's back for more! Oh no! It's too late, it's here, everyone! Don't bother running!
Come on, Bubby, we gotta meet up with everyone else!
Esther, what's going on with Esther?
Excuse me, Tommy May. I think my prom date is here.
What? No, I'm leaving. Bye. No.
And Esther stands up and just kind of, like, she doesn't wave her hands or anything. She's not trying to get its attention. But she is kind of like, oh, she's first of all recording.
Yeah.
As soon as you said, what do you do? It's phone's out.
Yeah.
And she's just trying to kind of get the lay of the land, but is looking at it, isn't moving, isn't fleeing, is recording. Maybe even before she would go and just be like, take me, Super Satan. She will join up with the crew.
Okay, and Jake is there, and he's like grabbing his stuff out of the backpack. You know, he's getting his shoes and all that kind of stuff. Now, as you are all kind of gathered together, like, oh, what's going on? Why is the Soliton here?
I'm assuming he's after me.
Why would he be after you?
Well, okay, maybe I am projecting a little, but do you remember I took like a gem
Yeah.
as like a trophy?
Oh, yes, the gem that made my non-existent tummy turn.
This creature is getting coming out bigger and bigger. It's like kind of like probably a third of the way out. Kids are starting to float up into the air. The chairs are moving. It's using that ability that it used pushing away gravity. Flappy is like on top of the speaker and falls down onto the stage. And Jake is just like, oh no, Flappy! As like, it's kind of, as the Soliton's coming down, it's getting towards Flappy. Okay, well, I don't know what you got to do, but I'm just going to go grab Flappy. And Jake is running. Now, I used a bite to drop us into a scenario that's in overheads. I'm now going to spend 3 more bite right now.
Now?
Right now.
One at a time. One at a time.
One at a time. Nope, all at once.
Nope.
Because 2,
And I marked you trouble and I nope.
you know you can't do that on a bite.
Don't do so many bites at one time. It'll upset your stomach.
With 2 bite, you can normally choose a challenge from the list. My thing is not on the list, so I'm just adding in the 3rd bite.
You're doing like a create your own pizza of challenges. Yeah.
Okay.
Jake is running, and as he's running to go get to Flappy, he picks Flappy up and, dodges underneath the Soliton. When suddenly the Soliton lets out a burst of energy, and it just buffets. It's just it's kind of a concussive
Jimmy
blast.
Buffett.
Yeah, that's right. And Jake goes flying up into the air, back, and he passes through a portal. Now, all the portals are normally inbound,
Yeah.
but as we know, the Soliton reverses the polarities of all the portals.
Oh,
Jake just got sent into a random dimension. And the thing is, he didn't have a good grip on his shoes, and they go against the wall. So he's in another dimension without nth gear technology. And you don't know what dimension he went to.
Hello there, beloved listeners. It's me, Laena. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Quantum Kickflip. This is it. We are in the finale run of Season 3, and we couldn't have gotten here without your support. Genuinely, thank you so much for listening. This is a season that we did to make sure this was something we could continue to do, and we could not do this without you. If you've been enjoying Season 3, if you've enjoyed Quantum Kickflip in the past, please tell a friend that you think might enjoy this podcast. You can also support us by subscribing to us on Patreon, where we have all sorts of bonus content, including early access, cast live streams, special shoutouts, and so much more. If you subscribe to our Patreon today, you can get access to the talkback episode for Liam's Tesserachnid run. Here's a little taste of that.
Did I ever say the other kinds of Tesserachnids?
I think so. There was like a houndstooth one and a paisley one. Yeah.
That might have also just been in a recording break, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
maybe.
said in the...
Just in case, then, yes, there are other kinds of fabric print Tesserachnids.
To listen to this talkback and so much more, head to patreon.com/quantumkickflip and subscribe today. And now I'm going to hand things over to Kef Debnam with a special message. Hello. It's good to see all of you. I'm sure you all know who I am. My name is Kef Debnam, and I'm running for Prom King, alongside my partner, Marla Pronger. I've gathered you all here today because Marla told me that you're the legends of Bright Academy, and if we can get your votes, then we've got this thing in the bag, so I want to make an impassioned, personal plea to each one of you. Nash, Fesman Farmer, please vote for me. Bronze Dionysus, vote Kef Debnam for Prom King. Diamantina, Kef and Marla, prom royalty. Aratlon, your vote would mean so much to me, genuinely. Mana, I know you can come through for me. We can do this together. Craig, you come here from Canberra, Australia, all the way to Boron Ridge, Alberta. I think that if you vote for me and for Marla, that's gonna mean so much. All right, everybody, hands in. Bright on 3. 1, 2, 3, Bright! This season, Quantum Kickflip is proud to be sponsored by MythWorks. MythWorks has published several incredible games, including Slugblaster, The Wild Sea, Skies of Fire, and so much more. To learn more about MythWorks, head to www.myth.works or follow them on social media at MythWorksHQ. You can catch the next episode of Quantum Kickflip and the continuation of our finale run on Wednesday, December 3rd, or 2 days early if you're a patron. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get you back to the action.
Okay, team, we all saw that, right? Jake just got yeeted into another dimension. If one of you can figure out where or how or where we're going, I can distract it for a minute.
I want to try and use my armor, my realm wear lens, to lock onto Jake's signal as he's being, zooped away. I want to see if I can act fast enough to get a read on him, get a lock, and try and triangulate what dimension he's ended up in.
Absolutely. So now that we're taking actions, I'll kind of give you the thing. If your action is not explicitly distracting the creature, it's going to add 1 mark to the track, okay? Mm-hmm. If you want to do both a distraction and do another thing, you can. That requires kick.
Okay.
To do it. Or you do a trick. You can gamble and just I'm going to do a trick, but consequences are bigger if you fail.
But that'll stop it from marking the track?
For marking the danger track.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So you can do other things. So this, trying to find where Jake can, I'm going to say that that's a roll.
Okay.
Do you want to add kick? Do you want to just I'm, trying to lock on, and because you only have so much kick too, right?
That's true. I think if folks are okay with me taking this first action, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
Try and get a lock on our friend. I'm not going to use a kick because we may need it later. And because, we'll reveal a little of this progress track. Maybe we'll figure out what the word is. And then we'll know what we're dealing with. It's a fact-finding mission.
Yeah.
Goby starts rambling to himself and it's like, okay, Jake's from Null, and he's got his shoes they would emit a certain frequency, but he doesn't have the shoes, so I have to just lock onto it. But his tether would be to Null, so if I can pick up on the energy signature of his own quantum entanglement with the dimension that we're in, maybe I can track that as it stretches and expands, and as he's ripped across the multiverse, I can use that to follow his location. I'm techno-babbling.
Yes. And while you are doing this, by the way, everybody's kind of running and scattering because you're probably not even staying as a group per se. So as that's happening, you're dodging a chair that's flying at you. You're whatever. So
yes.
Go ahead, and when are you rolling and adding to this?
So the Technobabble gets me an extra D6. I'm going to add one more from my powered armor because I'm using the modification that I made, the Realmore Lens. So I'm rolling with 3D6, no kick. Is this a trick? Can this be a trick? It's not a trick. This is just me trying to get stuff done while it has to be done. I can't justify it. 3D6, no kick, no trick. We got a 2 and 2 5s.
Okay.
With that, you're able to kind of figure out where it's going and all this kind of stuff. You think he went to Opera Ablum.
Okay.
So that we now mark our first letter. It is going to reveal the second letter of the track.
Oh, the letters don't come in order?
No!
You son of a...
The second letter is an O.
So
that
The
means
word
yes.
is at least 2 letters long.
That's correct. That's right. So you know that there's at least one other letter. So
Okay.
It's here to golf.
The track is no, as in no, you didn't do it.
yeah, I know I'm throwing a crazy danger track, but this is the season finale. We got to go big. It's going to be hard and difficult.
Goby's armor is like lighting up and beeping as it like triangulates and Goby bursts it. Yeah, Opera Ablum. He's in Opera Ablum. I got a lock. Yeah, it's that thing as it's beeping is like just finalizing the last number. You know when they do a trace on a phone number on the movie? you got to keep him on the line.
Yeah. You're like, and as soon as you get Opera Ablum, you're like, beep, 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 beep. That's when suddenly you get hit by a buffet of energy. You go flying and you kind of smack through a whole pile of chairs. And you tumble around. That's a slam.
Sure.
You got chaired. Chaired.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm swinging hard. I'm starting with slams.
Yeah. Miserée is going to run forward as much in the center of the quad and in the eye line of the Soliton as she can be. And I think this is so big. She's like, this is so much bigger than Esther's video made it look. Because she has never actually seen the Soliton in person.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And I think, yes, getting Jake is very much a priority.
Yep.
But she's not going to leave this monstrosity in the quad to demolish the academy and kill all her friends. So I want to use astral intake. She's going to try to reach in and find Esther's Soliton gem and pull it out. You tell me how much kick it is. It's going to be at least probably 1 kick to be that specific about the item. I also want to add a kick that if I don't pull the gem, it is something that can still distract the Soliton.
So you have just revealed the progress track of Get. So if you can fill up Get, that means you have retrieved the Soliton gem. So if you're wanting to, you know exactly which one you want, where it is, and all that kind of stuff, you'd have to fill up the 3 letters. So it'd be 1 for the check and 2 kick. You can get it right now with 2 kick.
Okay. I will mark 3 kick to get the... So for the contingency of if it is not the gem, it can still distract.
Yeah.
2 from my Voidware, 1 from my playbook. And then I should put some dice on this, probably.
Take some hype if you need it.
Sure, yeah, I will take a hype, and I will take a d6 from my attitude. That is 3d6.
Okay.
Let's get this gem, baby! A 4 is my highest.
Okay. with that, you are able to... Well, actually, you describe as it's coming out from you. Like, how are you retrieving this?
I think, because the other little sticky wicket about the Soliton is that when it was reversing the polarity of all the portals, it was also reversing Miserée's polarity.
Yes, it does.
Which, when I was GMing, was the reason she was so sick she could not come on the run. So... I don't want to put her in too much hot water. It feels like you got enough in the kettle.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But I imagine she's not feeling awesome right now. And I think as she reaches in and is thinking about this gem, she is trying to find the matching fragment of yuck that she is feeling. And closes in on it and and it looks like she's like reached into her chest and has pulled this like pink gem, presuming she does get the gem, like out of her heart, and she's holding it up.
And it's rough on you to do all this. Now, the thing is, you are able to successfully distract the Soliton, like it's noticing the energy signal and all this kind of thing. You're able to do that. You're able to retrieve the gem with all that extra kick. You do take a slam. It's going to be, I guess, nauseous would be.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's as you're pulling this thing out.
Can I offer that this is the first time that every time one of us touches Miserée, we get like a weird like little art film in our brains of rotting fruit or flowers wilting or something.
What is Miserée?
Like, is this the first time that Miserée has that experience? Because you're kind of like pulling something through yourself that is resisting you, and if so, what is Miserée's version of that art film?
I love that so much, and I imagine it is just like a kaleidoscope of like color and like a menagerie of birds flying and all the different colors of the foliage of the golden jungle that you can imagine. It is so much life, and it is so much. And as a fragment of the void, she is like, this is too much for me.
Oh, too much is the slam.
Too much. Okay, I'm gonna erase nauseous and write too much because that's very fun. Can I also add that maybe Miserée, like, she holds it up and then she sees all the gems orbiting around and is like, fuck it, and just hucks it towards the Soliton?
Oh, yeah, no, I was also looking for that. If I may, Esther has a move that will hopefully conclude with her catching that. So as you to not throw that. But there's something you said, Laena, as Miserée a moment ago, where you're like, oh, it's way bigger than it looked in Esther's video. Esther hears you say that, and a little light bulb goes off. It's like, oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? And I am going to roll to use my new ability, the Real Play AR Actualizer. Roll to temporarily materialize an augmented reality being built from data or media on your phone. It gives a bunch of examples like monsters, superheroes, a meme. You don't control it. It acts according to its nature. She doesn't lick her finger, but she does that kind of like winding up to use your hand for something and starts scrolling through her phone, finds a picture that she took of like did we establish there's a water tower here?
Yes, there is.
Great.
Yeah.
She was just playing around where she did the thing like people do at the Leaning Tower of Pisa where it makes it look like they're holding it up.
Yeah.
She was kind of doing that with the water tower. Uploads that picture of herself, that selfie, to the AR Actualizer.
Yeah.
And I want to make a giant Esther that she is going to ride on the shoulders of. And it'll act according to its nature. It's me. So we're going she's going to do Kaiju Esther. And when this inevitably works, I will catch the gem you just threw. And if it fails, then you threw the gem.
Okay.
So I hope that doesn't screw up your plan, Dave. Also, this will work. I've never had a roll go badly when I've said it would absolutely work in the history of this show. So I'm going to use a D6 for my turbo.
Now, are you distracting with this?
This is just a distraction play.
Okay, great.
Unless you want me to add kick to catch the gem, but...
Well, it's a trick to do both, right? If you're wanting to do a distract and another action, you have to either make it a trick or you have to throw in that kick.
I'll make it
This is a trick.
It's a trick, yeah. And also, it's absolutely a trick because I have show off. You get +1 D6 when you do a trick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
So 3 total D6.
Oh, please.
A 3 was the highest. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Yeah, so she uploads the AR filter. Hard light manifestation of her begins to sort of morph around her. She ends up kind of grabbing onto the collar of the shirt as this thing gets bigger and bigger, and it's, I don't know, maybe the size of the school, like 3 stories tall.
Yeah.
Version of her, and she's riding it, and then it fails in whatever way you do.
Yeah, as you're going up on this version of yourself, and you're like about to reach out and grab it, the Soliton is kind of maybe momentarily distracted, but it just reverses the energy in it and just like kind of voips it, just deletes it, and you're now like up in the air, and you go falling down, swinging your arms, and you just like land kind of hard, just like bam. Maybe you roll it, but you get a slam of fallen, I guess. I don't know.
Sure, I'm gonna nope that.
Yeah.
I think as she is falling, she's like scrambling on her phone and then just takes whatever the first picture she can of the AR, like whatever the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be like an ad for one of those mattresses that come in a box.
Yeah.
And she just lands on a mattress on the ground.
Incredible.
I like the idea that it's in the box and it hits the ground and like pops out of the
And then she
Uncoils. Yeah.
and you land. Yeah.
All right, that didn't work, and I shouldn't have got cocky. I should have said, don't throw that gem instead of letting you throw the gem.
But what does work is the product from our week's sponsor.
It's an in-session ad. No, so as the gem goes flying up and kind of like rejoins the Soliton, you've taken your big fall. It did not work as a distraction. It was kind of not bothered by it. So I'm going to reveal the 5th letter.
Okay.
Which is another O. So you got like a little bit of time because it seems to not really be active. It's so big it like just moves slower generally, but you'd think you got like a little bit of time.
And the gem is gone, right?
The gem has rejoined up with the Soliton. The Soliton has gotten
I mean,
back.
not great, it's awful, but that's...
But it's still here?
Yes.
Does it still seem to be searching?
It seems to be less searching. Now it's like, hey, look at all these things around it. Like it's now like, oh, kind of reverting to its neutral actions.
So it got what it came for, but now it's just here.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
It doesn't apparently live on the Golden Jungle. It can go wherever it wants. It's a multiversal creature. If it's got its thing back, it doesn't have any reason to go anywhere.
We don't have another track at this point, do we?
No other track.
But we can still keep making distraction plays.
That's right.
I would like to make a distraction play.
Okay.
I'm just going to utilize a few abilities here, I think. I want to activate cellular multiplication, spending 1 turbo to temporarily triple your slime mass. And then I also want to activate molecular tuning. Roll to temporarily change your slime form's chemical properties to make yourself adjectives. I essentially make one to glow and to shine, to be bright. And just by the normal nature of being a slime form, he can take on different shapes. He wants to make himself look like a giant eyeball.
Okay. I love that. Well, what are you going to add to it? Or are you adding a kick?
Yeah, I am going to use a d6 from both my attitude and from slime form. I'll burn a kick to activate that cellular multiplication. And I think I'd also like to take a dare, mark 1 trouble for another d6.
Let's do it.
4d6. A 6.
Oh, we do get a 6. So you turn into this weird, gummy-looking eyeball.
I think also in like the changing the chemical properties, it almost takes on kind of a crystalline sort of look to it.
Yeah.
Like Bubby's trying to do as much look like Soliton adjacent design as he can.
Yeah. Love it. Once again, now we have a giant, weird-looking crystalline eyeball as like Shelly is just standing right in front of and like she's putting on her like power armor and trying to run away, and you're able to also get the attention of the Soliton looking down on you.
Yeah, I like wink at it, but it's only one eye, but you can tell that it's a wink and not a blink.
Yeah.
And you can see that the main pink eye of the Soliton kind of like shifts a little bit, like it pitches a little bit as it's looking at you as if with curiosity of like, what the hell is this thing? Kind of, and is analyzing you. So you got a 6 with that distraction. You don't mark a letter on the thing. Do you want to know what one of the other letters are? You are not marking it. You just know one of the other letters.
Could I, since the 6 isn't particularly marking anything, could I use it to try and go through a portal? Now that I have its attention, to draw its attention away from here?
Okay.
I was going to say, do we want to try a team roll to get it back through the portal mess that it came through, and maybe your 6 can lend something to that roll or something?
I was going to pitch something similar, but less pushing it back through the portal that it came through, because I don't know how we push God. I was thinking maybe we grab one of these gems and make a run to Operablum.
Yeah.
Now, I would point out that this creature would now be in a populated, civilized dimension.
In Operablum?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a populated, civilized dimension now, so at least it's not the one I live in.
I'm saying, do you want to just move your problem just over into Operablum?
I mean, I think ultimately sending it somewhere
Not
remote
here.
and non-populated would be great. But I'm also worried about, so like maybe a quick swing by Operablum on our way to Empyrean or Vestige or somewhere where there's less people to,
Yeah.
We can let the sword sliders deal with it.
God.
Well, if you want to take it to Operablum, you can do that if you'd like. But you'll have to like lock on to what one it is. So that will actually be a roll to... You're taking your space-time amp-meter or whatever equipment, and you are going to try to pin down which of these portals is the Operablum one. Now, you have a good indication because Jake went through that direction. It should theoretically be there, but you're now having to like pin.
There are a lot of portals, and they're all acting all kinds of screwy right now.
So the check would be to discover the portal zone, and if you want to choose Operablum, you can.
One last quick clarifying question before we make this group decision.
Yeah.
What happened to Flappy? Did he go with Jake, or is he still
with Jake?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, in real time here, because I know this is all happening very quickly, Goby's going to shout out, like, I think the gem drew it here. Miserée, you were right, but now it's just here. I think we got to draw it somewhere else. I could try and grab a gem and we can make a break for it. Also, we need to get Jake.
Why don't we solve 2 problems with 1 gem and grab a gem and make it chase us to where Jake is?
Jake's in Operablum. There's 3 mega towers full of people there. I don't know if that's better or worse than having... I mean, at least Null is remote, but... Like, I don't want it here, but I don't know if I want it there.
With my 6, do I have its attention already? Do we even need a gem? Or is it like it's focused on...
It's focused. It's not... The thing is, it's not going to follow you.
Okay.
It's not hurting other people. It's not, causing... That's what you've done. Is like you've paused it, but it's not going to... It has no reason to follow you.
Yeah, I could try to grab a gem.
Yeah, I can help you with that. Yeah, let's both go. Because I also want my gem back. That was my prize.
So if I'm understanding correctly, you guys are going to try and take a gem and lead this thing on a wild goose chase to somewhere remote.
Yeah.
And that leaves me and Miserée to mount a rescue mission?
Yeah. Yeah, Miserée will if it seems like Bubby and Esther have the distracting Soliton play on lock, then Miserée will go with you to track down Jake.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Should we make a roll to find this Operablum portal?
Yeah. Do you want to, like, share resources, or are you wanting to do as one
this
roll?
feels like a group roll.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, same kind of thing applies. Of like, if you're not doing an active distraction, it's going to mark the track. So, what do you think?
I think this time I'll throw a kick on there to just like cover our like we're both zipping out this portal, but also like drawing its attention elsewhere, just so we're not revealing too much of this word too quickly. And I'll also throw a D6 on there once again from my armor using the signal lock. So I got us at 2d6 and 1 kick.
Let's make it 3d6.
Okay.
I would love to do a trick.
Actually, let's take that kick right back
I
and
was
let's just
gonna
make this
say-
let's make it a trick.
And we still mark style even if we're distracting it with the trick?
Yeah, style and still
Sick.
applies. So it's going to be an impressive feat, whatever you're doing, right? So you still get your style as per normal. It's just that the consequences are a lot worse if you fail, or even if you get a mixed success, right?
Goby, I think you need to have 0.1% power to your mobility boosters. And she starts glowing a blue-green. She knows from the one time that we were like working on your rig together that that's so much power.
Yeah, I had a little something different in mind, but I think we're on the same page. Grab my hand. And he reaches out to you.
All right. She grabs it. Lightning bugs, bug lightning, you know, all that stuff that flies through your subconscious.
And I'll explain after if this works. We're rolling 3d6. This is absolutely a trick, and we're trying to both distract this creature and get up to this portal that Jake went through, which is high above the quad.
You know what? Take another one from my void wearer. 46, please.
All right, 46. Let's do it. A 1, a 2, a 4, and a 5. That's a success of a sort.
Okay, so with that, the consequences are a little worse, right? You have to decide, are you distracting it or are you completing the thing? You have to choose one or the other, and you got to take a slam. One of you has to take a slam. You're doing it as a team roll, but what do you want?
I think we gotta get through that portal.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And we're going to try to distract it immediately after, so.
That makes sense.
So,
But Miserée takes your hand.
Yes. Goby is going to frantically punch some stuff into the control panel on the inside of his armor, and he opens those micro portals within his armor. He's been tinkering with these for different uses. He can, let out a burst from the mobility boosters to launch himself in a big jump. He can refine it down to a laser-like precision to damage enemies or cut down lookout towers, as the case may be. But last downtime, I did my full realization, and we haven't seen what that does yet. He cranks these microportals as wide open as they will go, and water starts flowing out of the bottom of his feet through the mobility boosters, out of the cannons through his arms, and it all starts pouring out. He's getting lifted up off the ground. He's pulling Miserée up with him, and the water starts swirling and orbiting around him to a degree, because he's got not only the portal in, but the portal out is also wide open, pulling the water through. And he, as this water pours out and expands, he's essentially creating a big watery bipedal figure around with him at the heart of it. Him and Miserée, I guess. But it's like a giant water kaiju, essentially. Nuts that you also try to kaiju play. But this one we get to see, goddammit.
I'm extremely jealous.
So yeah, he expands a bit, and this gives him the lift off the ground as this creature lumbers towards the portal and kind of tries to line it up so that its chest passes through, and thus Goby and Miserée in the heart of it will pass through this
And
portal.
then it dissolves in rain as soon as we pass through.
Exactly, and
That's
we'll enter into
great.
Operablum in a flood.
Yeah.
So as you are going through and making your way past the Soliton, you're getting closer to the Soliton yourself. And that is making it harder on you. You're feeling that reverse polarity thing happening. You're taking a slam. What slam what do you think?
Can Bubby nope this? Sort of as a lead-in to making a continued distraction play in the next thing. I can nope this slam by, trying to draw attention yet again here.
Being nope, you're distracted by us.
So you are pulling it a little ways, so it's not so close that polarity doesn't affect you as much.
Yeah.
I kind of see both of our plays are kind of going to happen in tandem. So they even though we've only heard one so far, they'll kind of play out at the same time and line up.
Yeah, as Goby and Miserée are kind of going around, taking this kind of clockwise perimeter of the quad, making it towards the other side where Jake disappeared. You're kind of going the other direction, going counterclockwise around the quad, and the focus is on you. As this eye is now intently looking, and with this eye contact, it kind of narrows its pupil and zaps you, just hits you with like a blast from its eye ray. Because are you noping it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think it still happens, but you're just taking it. Kind of a thing.
I'm happy to take the slam instead of nope it, if that's the... Yeah. I get trial for taking slams.
Okay, sure. If you want to take it.
I'll take a zippity zappity. Yeah.
I like how Dave playing fast and loose with the rules actually worked in your favor.
Yeah. Well, because when I said nope, I was kind of like, you're taking... sorry.
So then do you take the slam of eye contact?
Prolonged eye contact.
Very good.
The worst.
Also, what letter, because you said we had to choose between distracting it and going through, and we didn't distract it, so what letter have we revealed?
I'm going to say that the fourth letter is L. So, you're making your way through the portal to Upper Ablum, and you're kind of going to pass through it at this point. I want to go and stay with the two remaining people.
You take the lead.
I've got I think in sort of like the move that was drawing the attention where the eye contact zappy thing sort of happened, Bubby was just sort of in the big eye form rolling around the quad, like still looking up, but the eye is rotating around as this happens. It would be an action to take a crystal, right?
Yes.
If I were to add 2 kick, could we try and take a crystal, run away, and go through a portal?
The kick I'll give you is grabbing the gem, and then you do everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a kick from my attitude.
Because Esther wants a gem.
I want my gem back.
Take a kick from the hype too, hey?
Sure. So
or a die or whatever you need.
Kick from my attitude, kick from the...
Would those 2 kick be enough to do those sort of 3 steps?
The 3 steps of taking the gem, distracting, and finding a portal? Is that what you...
Yes. Or going through a portal. I know of a portal. It's a little ways away, but gotta go to it.
Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, I like that. Let's get that roll then.
Okay.
So you got a kick from my attitude. That's one. How many kick do we need?
2.
One from
because the base action and then two additional.
One from my attitude and one from the crew.
One from that. Perfect. And I don't know that I'm actually going to roll this one because I would like to engage middle finger. Once per run, automatically get a 6 on any action. No roll required. Add up to 2 kick, baby. Yeah.
So, describe how you're going to do all this, and
I think, in Esther sort of also being part of this play, it's been locked on staring at this crystalline eye rolling around. It shoots the energy beam through. It wins the staring contest, unfortunately. But as the blast of energy hits Bubby and he crumples back down, he loses the extra mass. He goes back into being just gumdrop form. This has been enough distraction for Esther to be able to, I guess, come around behind and take a gem.
Yep. I'd even add if the next thing is we're gonna haul ass to wherever you're going, I'd love to have a little bit of momentum from the water. Goby let go has been like brushed across the thing, and so Esther is like kind of surfing on this one wave.
Dimensional national pastime.
Snags a gem. This is while we're like running or moving. Looks down and goes, wow, that thing has like 1,000 gems on it, and I somehow found mine. And it just says EI like etched onto the side of it. She signed it. What are the odds?
Oh my god.
It's a middle finger. What can you do? Yeah.
And I think as
it has to happen.
As Esther sort of crests down this Desdenian wave to where Bubby is has sort of readied himself to spring with the elasticity of his slime form. Grabs onto Esther's arm and shouts out, "Mr. Bob, now's the time!" And down the hallway, Mr. Bob is standing at the janitor's closet, which is also Bubby's dorm room. He yanks the door open, knocks over a bunch of like mops and brooms, reaches into the back and swings around, catapulting down the hallway the retrofitted mop bucket that has the hover repulsors from a hoverboard. Bubby's been using it as a bed, but it's finally going to get some field use.
Oh my god!
The mop bucket goes sliding, careening down the hall just as Bubby and Esther are reaching forward to it. Bubby hops in. Esther, I assume, just hops on board at the same time.
I'm on a board.
Yeah, and they catapult off with this momentum out through the school doors, and Bubby shouts back to the Soliton, "You big freaky thing! Follow us to Chowtown!" And they go careening toward the Chinese restaurant on their way out to Vestige.
Yes. This creature is like still following you. Now it's like got purpose, and now it's not moving as slowly. Like it still, once again, it's that huge creatures just move slower.
I am picturing it that it's so big.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to move fast, right?
Yeah.
Like it is somehow still so close to you by virtue of how huge it is. You cannot tell how fast it's moving. It's always too close.
Yeah, this is too close. And, as the two of you are barreling down the, few streets of Boron Ridge, you pass the Malamute and, like, the servers in there on her break, and her cigarette just falls out of her mouth into her coffee mug.
And then she looks at her coffee mug and pours it out on the road.
We get a shot of, like, drow agents from the facility nearby, just like... Oh no! As it's rolling through town, but of course it's a very unpopulated town, so it's not so bad. You're heading towards Chowtown. You are opening up that portal.
The mop bucket kicks into nth gear.
And like it's catching up on you slowly, right? And like the beam of light is just following you in that like line, like burning behind you. As you are like kicking into nth gear, it's ripping open a portal just as the beam was going to catch you, and the two of you disappear. And you rip through to the other side, and you find yourselves in your home dimension of Vestige. We're going to stop right here and roll disaster.
What?
Nope.
All right, team, let's roll that disaster.
Well,
I'm sure glad I took 2 trouble on the one action I've done this.
Yeah, this
I
is
was gonna say I got no trouble marked, so that's 8d6, baby.
Yeah.
What can possibly go wrong?
This is just to see what the setup of the second part of the next episode kind of a thing.
So at least we're getting it out of the way early, and we don't have to roll it again
Can I
at
have-
any point.
can I have
Never.
2 more?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
Here we go.
It's 1 per empty box, right?
Yeah. Okay. Did we get any 6s?
Sure did.
Heck yeah.
Yup.
Really, Michael?
Nope.
How many did you roll?
I rolled 7. I got 2 1s, a 2, a 3, and then 3 5s.
Oh.
Well, team, you get 3 style. Mm-hmm. Or not
1
3 style. 1 style for each of you.
For myself, for Goby, for Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
I get 3 style.
No, you. That's right. You get 3 style. No, you get a trouble.
Oh, man.
So what's happening as you are barreling into Vestige? I'm kind of asking, what is your plan to get rid of the Soliton? Like, it's following you. By the way, because people are going to ask, what was the 6th letter? What was the word? It was follow. It's just following the gem.
It wasn't bongos?
It was not bongos.
Damn it.
So, yeah.
We had an L in there.
Bongos.
Bonglos.
So, what's the plan on the other side? You've gotten a pretty good start as you're flying through.
Esther, it worked. We've got it through into a desolate dimension where there's nothing. Now you can throw that gem as far away and we can get out of here.
What if, just spitballing here, blue skying, or toxic gray skying, I'm gonna hold on to this because it's mine.
Esther, I thought you were just grabbing it to distract the thing.
I was if I had grabbed one of them, but this one is mine and it's special, and I'm actually a little chap that Miserée was able to pull it from the universe.
But Esther, it came into our home dimension mansion. Well, I guess this one's my old home. It came after that specific thing. You think it won't just keep coming? We need to stop this thing from coming.
Let's just call... God damn it.
We're right on the edge, a big decision.
Well, I've got to buy the gems, and so it's in the palm of my hand. Okay, getting rid of the gem is gonna be plan B. I mean, when in Vestige, and she just like sort of gestures to the wide expanse of dunes. She's holding her phone. This thing's chasing us, but hasn't caught us yet. She's like, we can move it. We can lead it a little farther away.
We could try to lose it in the mall.
Oh yeah, and if I recall correctly, the gem lets me reverse the polarity of something. Yeah, if
on a roll.
On a roll,
yeah.
Great. This thing, I ran some tests on it. I know we're talking about this as we're being chased.
Oh yeah, you're flying over dunes.
Yeah. If we find a portal, we go through it, and then I throw this or like activate it or I don't know, whatever, jam it in there, and close the door behind us, and then it's stuck here.
Well, wait, does activating it expend the gem? Is that not just getting you back in the same spot where you don't have it anymore?
Yes, but what if? No, hang on. What if I throw the gem and it's like, oh, thanks for the gem back. Well, I'm here. I'm going to decimate you. This is the one thing it wants. As long as we have this, we're in control.
Okay, so we have that.
Extortion, honey.
Okay, that's the big word. I don't know what it means, but I trust you. You wouldn't lie to me. You've never lied to me before. Yeah. Okay, Esther, I'm following you.
There's a big, loud thunder that rips through as that portal, the tiny one that you use, it's kind of ripped asunder, and like the soliton kind of comes all through at once and just rips to the point where as you are going, there is a big chasm that kind of opens up, and it's like half of the dimension shifts down 5 feet, and you're like bouncing along in your mop bucket, still maintaining control, and this thing is now into Vestige fully. You have created some space. It did take it a little bit of time to like burst through, but as you're flying along, you're going to head towards that mall?
Yeah. Checkpoint mall. Yeah.
Okay. Now, fortunately, because you didn't roll complete disaster, you were able to, gain a little bit of trouble, but you're able to make your way to the mall. Which way are you going to go through there? Because there was also the skylight, and there was the...
I mean, the mall's a great idea, but we kind of got in there, like we started in the mall. We gotta find the top of the skylight above the water park.
Wait, Esther, there's a water park?
Yeah, buddy. Whatever. So we're gonna roll.
I didn't bring my trunks.
It's okay. It's full of sand.
And some kind of land shark. Anyway, let's roll.
No, there's sand in my trunks.
Both let's roll
fight the shark. Make the soliton fight the shark. Make the soliton fight the shark.
Well, we gotta get there first. So, yeah, we're going in through the roof.
Okay, so you're now kind of changing direction. You're like just going straight, and now you're like turning off and heading towards the mall. You can see it in the horizon. You're getting close to it. So what you're going to be rolling for, you're like racing towards the mall. Like you're trying to more or less evade the eye, because now it's got its eye trained on you, and it's flying at you quickly. So what I need is some sort of roll for you to kind of get into the mall without getting hurt or attacked by this thing. So you are going to go through the top where the shark is.
I think the roll is just going to be to use to essentially use the blaster.
Yeah.
To just break the glass hole a little bigger.
Sure.
And dive in. So.
And of course it's tricky.
Diving through glass holes on this podcast.
No, we gotta widen the glass hole first.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you rolling, adding extra die? And
if that's what we're rolling for, and I'm rolling on behalf of us. But I want this to work, so I'm going to take double dare. Instead of taking a dare, you mark 2 trouble for plus 2d6. All right, Mr. Soliton, you want to observe me? You clearly have a fixation on me. You're clearly obsessed with me, and I don't blame you. So in we go. Let's take me shopping. Hey, that's a 5, and a second 5, and a 3.
Okay. So as you're going, you're like lining up. It's bumpy as you're going.
Yeah, and I've established before it's still her phone, but it just sort of blasts like
EMPs, right?
EMPs, or in this case, it's just a dense Wi-Fi. She's got chunky Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and so like it's not a precision weapon, right? It's probably like set in this like kind of wave of sorts, and so you're trying to like hit the right angle in the glass. You can see just that peeking out of the dunes that have shifted since the last time you were there. But you finally hit it well enough that you break the glass, and you go over the edge and down inside as once again that beam is starting to catch up to you. But as you go through the glass,
we grab that rope that was established and reel big
rope swing,
rope swing down, kind of the opposite direction she took it in the Vestige episode. They go the other way and we land on top of some rickety slide rigging.
I love it. You land onto the rigging. I think the problem is you are going so fast throughout this whole process. You swing, but it's not a soft landing. You are just kind of full on into
like rebar and steel.
That's right. You get hit on there with a slam, rebarred. Unless you want to
rebarred. Both of us?
Yeah, it was a group roll. So
I could try and nope for both of them.
Sure.
This sounds like a kinetic slam to me.
Yes, it is. It's fully a kinetic slam.
With the slime form, protective liquefaction, I can nope slams from falls, crushing hits, and other kinetic damage for only 1 trouble. So it would cost 2 trouble to nope both of them.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
I think once we're on the swing, Bubby just kind of like fully engulfs Esther. Mm-hmm. And like he's taking the brunt of the damage in it, but he's a slime guy. That's what he does. But it's probably not gonna feel nice. But better than rebar.
Can we hit the rebar and the stuff, and then we dangle like a snot booger hanging from a nose, hanging from the
from the rope over the water?
Not the rope, but we hit some material.
Oh,
and there's enough of a splat that we kind of go whoom, bunk. In your teardrop shape, dangling from above, landing softly below.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Bubby. That kicked ass. I do wish I had brought that mattress with me.
We're going to leave the two of you there as you're going to be sorting through. The Soliton's still coming. Mm-hmm. You can hear this. There's this thing of you haven't really thought about what it sounds like, and you're just hearing this low hum as it's getting closer and closer, and you can hear tinkling kind of noises, and it's getting closer as the shadow of it starts covering up the skylight. It's coming. It's coming to get that gem back. We'll now go back over or for the first time this season, to the plane of Opera Ablum. Now, this is a random portal. You actually don't know, because it was always an inbound portal from Opera Ablum. So we are going to find out now, by chance, where we are landing. We're going to roll a d6, and 1 and 2 will be Kindred, 3 and 4 will be Web, 5 and 6 will be Lansden, yes.
And if it goes flying off the table, we're on the outside the structure on the top. The new what was the thing called?
Oh, Gold Star Landing.
Triskelion Base. Gold Star Landing. Yes, exactly.
Well, now you're going to throw it off the table.
Okay, if it lands perfectly on one of the vertices and balances on the corner of a die, perfect. Then we're on Gold Star Landing.
Okay,
perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
Go for it.
5.
We're in Lansden. Before you guys come in, we're going to describe it from the other side.
Okay.
The whole Terminator 2, they just appear. So we see inside this Lansden Tower, it's kind of like in this service hallway that's in behind other buildings. It's kind of almost like a back alley, what you can have in a tall building anyways.
Yeah.
And there are all of these barrels of various markings on it that are this is acidic, this is
Basic.
This is poison. And like
This is antidote.
This is antidote. And clearly it's just been Lanson had just been sending all their trash here. You're kind of in a trash hallway.
Yeah.
And it's in this process that ripping through on nth gear.
Huge burst of water as the water kaiju on the other side dissolves, and we come through on a flood of water and kind of get swept into this dimension.
Yeah, that's right. It's knocking over the barrels and everything like this. You're kind of like riding a wave, sort of, as you're going through this very tight hallway, and you turn off one side. The water's kind of dying down. You're seeing that up ahead, this cacophony of water and barrels being knocked down in this very echoey kind of hallway grabs the attention of two sword sliders that are there and currently in their hands have, I guess, their latest criminal, this outside person that they've never seen before. Jake is in their hands. Jake is currently knocked out, just fully like unconscious and being dragged away in cuffs. Now you've made so much noise. This was not a quiet entrance.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're at good enough distance that it's not like they're right around there and just like hit you with their swords or whatever. So you get a chance to kind of breathe. The sword sliders have Jake in their hands, and they turn and look at you. What's your names? Who are you? What are you doing back here? You don't have any access clearance to be around here?
Goby's armor, the torso and limbs have been pitch black, and then it like peels away and turns into the form of Miserée. She's not great with water, so she was really holding on to Goby. And she almost like forms into like this shapeless black, and then it sort of forms into what was her previous form, which was like this 6 foot, vaguely gorilla shaped, not really a head, kind of bestial sort of looking form. And then her collapsible panels activate, and it just sort of like closes in on itself almost geometrically into her newer form that she's been recently, which is this like still very tall but more sort of like humanoid feminine shape with a big high ponytail. And she turns over towards the sword sliders, and I think she starts running, and she yells, "Give me back my prom king!"
I'm Liam Creswick.
I'm Scott C. Bourgeois.
I'm Greg Beaver.
And we host I Have Some Notes, the podcast with cuts, keeps, punch-ups, and tweaks on mediocre movies.
Each episode, we pitch potential script revisions and different production choices in an attempt to improve the films that didn't quite reach their potential.
From Armageddon to Zack Snyder's Justice League, we invite you to be armchair screenwriters with us as we swap notes, riff, and celebrate the middle list of movies.
Subscribe now to I Have Some Notes.